Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, A Clockwork Orange from 1971. It's directed by Stanley Kubrick and stars Malcolm McDowell and Patrick McGee. Here we are with the third Stanley Kubrick film in my collection after the dull 2001 A Space Odyssey and the surprisingly interesting Barry Lyndon. In fact, this film was made chronologically between those two films. Okay, so when I was a young kid, I wanted to be a film director when I grew up, and I liked the films of Stanley Kubrick, but I'd only seen The Shining, Full Metal Jacket, and Dr. Strangelove. But I was just starting to get into his films around the time of a major surgery in my early teenage years, and as a gift, my great-uncle, who heard of my recent interest in Kubrick and desire to one day direct films, purchased the Stanley Kubrick collection, which had 7 of his films, and I devoured them in the next couple of days. Watching this film, I did get the feeling constantly of, am I too young for this? Because A Clockwork Orange is of a very mature nature, but something about the message of the film for me is what kept me watching. If you don't know, A Clockwork Orange is about a violent young man who is caught and agrees to therapy to condition him against violence, which works too well and the government releases him back into the wild, emotionally castrated, unable to protect himself. And then there's the final act, which I'm going to leave for you to discover on your own. I think the message here is that we all have a little angel and a little devil on our shoulder, and they're both important because without one, we lose our ability to meaningfully interact with the world or protect ourselves from it. Yes, Alex is cured of violent and sexual urges, but that means anyone that wants to take a shot at him can do so without reprisal from him. I just found that very interesting, that good and bad actions are both necessary in keeping us safe in the world around us. Whether that means defending ourselves from an attacker or helping a little old lady cross the street, it takes different strokes to move the world. So, for me, the message has always been clear and profound, but on a filmmaking level, this film is also great. Could have done without the baby talk that Alex and his cronies constantly speak in, all that eggsy-wagsy talk and sucky-wuck my fucking dick. It was annoying. So I think overall I shall award A Clockwork Orange high marks with a straight A. Next time we deal with a Steven Spielberg film, the director's cut of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. See y'all then.